tint sa Gaon Gaming really does set the standard para dito sa side ng Motomac Gamers. And I am excited to see map number 1 na tayo agad. Motomac Gamers dito sa Blacklist side. MattJess on GR. And we are already seeing yung aggression na sinasabi ko kanina. Galing kay Lloyd, pushing mid already. Frey mahulog agad and they are trying to fight this squad immediately. Round number 1 pa lang. Salvatore, nagpipick na sila agad.
Men, ang lalim. Wala talaga nag-hold ng site and there goes MZ. Gets taken down. Meanwhile, Rels was sharing that bounty doon sa may mid na parang ang laki-laki ng mata ngayon ng Motomac para lang pas ng incident. It's a good thing he had the upper position para hindi siya agad mahuli. And Motomac, where were they heading? They were really just trying to have that sort of passive playstyle doon sa LA na yun eh. But nagulat sila, men. But biglang lumabas ang MattJess. And out of all people na dapat magpipick, si Rels pa talaga, no? And it's to my surprise na hindi pala na napilas dito si Rels. But so far, medyo naging stagnant na tayo, Sneaky Frog. It feels really good, man. Na dito na ulit tayo sa Crossfire PH, man. Sharing the podium with you. Now, as we head into Sub-Madness here over at B with Vincent taking down A7J, leaving the site open. Now heading into a 2v1 just like that. All boils down tuloy, man. The golden boy for MattJess. He is now forced 1v1 sa nangangalahating buhay ng ngalan na Vincent. Still threading carefully sa may hotel. I do think Vincent will not be calling in for a rotate.
Oh, pero yun lang, nahanap siya ni Loy at the end of the round. And I like yung ginagawa dito ng MattJess already. Hindi pinapabigyan ng space itong Motomac sa round 1. Not letting them set up their default. Not letting them play comfortable. No? Kasi pag naging komportable na dito yung Motomac, that's where they do their best work. And Loy and Rels, grabe, round number 1 pa lang, Rels going aggressive dito sa may 5-box, Loy going aggressive sa mid. That was just pure pressure galing sa side ng MattJess.
Man, MattJess, absolutely consistent. Medyo naging shaky nung mid-round, no? Pero you gotta give it to Loy. He felt the need para kumalma lang muna kasi alam niyang pag nag-overextend siya, pwede siyang makrossbar, pwede siyang ma-2v1 doon pag pinush niya yung hotel. I really want his aggression to be at the start of the game. Pero pag post-plant na, doon na nag-excel si Loy. Pag kumakalma siya, he knows when to take his time. But for Motomac, they need to tread carefully as well, no? Kasi kahit nasabihin mong safe na safe yung LA, they still have to get that sort of backup mula kay X3D or Vincent na pwede mag-start ng lurk to force someone from MattJess to go outside of the map.
Grabe. A7J already starting things off with a peek sa may vent side, taking out etong si X3D. That's a huge pick-off para sa side ng MattJess. X3D is a man that you don't want to mess with, pero may nakita na rin yung isa sa CA. Heck is gonna go down to half, pero hindi pa sure na kung papasok pa dito sa A site ang Motomac as they're getting picked off 1 by 1. Pero Rels gets punished for his aggression dito sa may CA. Pero tignan mo naman yung posisyon ng MattJess. They want to push.
And W gaming for MattJess. Di na mga maganda, no? Rels nahuli na and Loy will be the next victim of the pushing Motomac, no? Vincent finds Loy. That is an absolute huge pick-off para sa Motomac para masimulan ng revenge tour nila para matay off ang ating serye. Actually, the round, no? 1-1. But now, 35 on the clock. MattJess still sitting pretty doon sa may bandang Vincent A with a very, very lonely A7J just starting to lurk para makita possibly no baka may mahuli si MZ. No? Oh, MZ.
And he's full.
Hindi man na siya natablad doon, no? Pero doon sa may bandang likod, he finally gets EV and KRAM challenges Frey. And there goes the barrage of shots here from Motomac as they win the trade-offs. Not for long kasi nabawi kagad ni A7J forcing 1v1 with 5 seconds left on the clock. Wala nang oras ang MG para makapagtanim. MJ gets a free round once again.
And the fact na nag-peak pa dun si A7J at the very last second, risking a death, but you gotta let them know who's boss, pare. MZ in a prime position dito sa may hukay. Rinig na kung may magpo-pushback galing sa LA and natatrap na yung mga players dito sa CA at the same time. And even though namatay dun si Loy, at least they got some information kung saan possibly papunta itong Motomac gamers and their intent. And 2-0 to start things off para dito sa MattJess. They have gotten 2 first moves sa first 2 rounds natin.
Man, you gotta give it to MZ, no? Hindi niya man lang naisip na hotel? Hindi. Sa hukay talaga siya tumayo. And EV finally getting once again the push that he really wanted doon sa first 2 rounds na yun. Finally taking down Rels. Pero it's been like that for the first 2 rounds where Rels gets picked off. And MJ will pick up the slack with Loy getting the trade off really, really quickly. now Motomac, they need to find that adjustment para makapagtaniman lang sila ng C4. No A, no B push from anyone whatsoever because of the lack of surprising factors para sa side ng Motomac, no? Hindi man lang nila ginugulat si MJ to start alert, to start a backstab, nothing. Walang nanggagaling sa RS mula sa MG, no? It's really hard for them, no, kung ganun talaga kabilis pag-rotate ang MJ.
Yeah, MJ always willing to fight as soon as may nag-presence dito sa B side. You can already see a flank incoming dito sa my hotel. And Kratos slips by just at the right time, but he gets two people in front of him pagdating sa kanyang laban. And now it's a 2v3.
Finally.
EV might have to go aggressive here kasi kailangan niya bawasan yung numbers. Pero tingnan mo naman yung patience ni Lo. He's not just aggressive. He's also smart about his fights, waiting for his teammate na lumabas ng LA so he can also cover itong EA. This is a dangerous retake though. MJ can mess this up very easily pero Motomac, they're under pressure.
Man, under 17 na lang. Sobrang komportable ngayon ng Motomac. Finally, here comes an L3 from Loy as he gets Vincent and EV respectively, forcing them out of their own site. Napakadaming oras pa para mapagtimpla ng kape ang MattJess doon. What an amazing retake for MattJess, including the amount of firepower that they took from that first half. Men, how many times did MG blunder Frey and Rels overextending just so MJ could finally take back the round, man?
Napuputol kasi yung game plan nila pare, no? They were expecting that they can set up very easily pero yan na nga, naghahanap ng early fights palagi dito ang MattJess. A7J mahuhulog na agad, run and gun dito kay Frey, mahuhulog na rin sa and Heck taking down si Loy pero Rels at MZ ang dalawang natira para dito sa MattJess and I think this might be the round that Motomac can finally get unless a miracle happens pero hindi yata mangyayari yun, Salvatore.
Napakahirap na trabaho yun para kay MZ, and X3D will be putting the final nail in the coffin in this round. Finally, MG is on the board, no? Parang nakita ko lang talaga ang naging alas lang talaga ng MG doon is the fact that Rels overextended once again para dun sa vents. I don't know why he was positioning himself there. Parang iniisip niya ata baka pwedeng pumunta ng CA ngayon si Heck probably, but Rels, oh my God! Getting that first kill early on sa round, that puts so much of an Achilles heel of a tear para sa side ng Motomac, no? Para hindi sila basta-basta kaagad mag-push. Also, Vincent will be taken down here with X3D now down to his last legs. Isang huli lang kay X3D. Pretty sure MJ will be starting a push.
Oh, pero X3D at Heck sumagot na rin. Finally, 5 bucks. Medyo mainit. Then nandyan na si Heck with the sniper. Nakuha na si Loy pero si A7J umakyat ng 5 bucks. But it doesn't matter. What a shot! Galing kay Heck. MZ na lang natitira and magagaling siya dito sa likod. Alam ba to ni Heck? Alam ba to ni Heck? Nasa pillar siya ng yellow. Narinig na yung footstep. Walang tumawag. No one called it! Pero sobrang layo na ni Heck. I don't think maririnig na yung single footstep. Galing dito kay MZ and MattJess, another round on the board. Eh grabe doon si Rels pare. He got punished sa vent. He just peeks it again.
Man, MZ, absolute lason para sa side ng MG, no? Siya na lang talaga mismo yung pumipigil si MG para makapag-push ng matiwasay. Isipin mo, MG, all he has to do is to just sit either at hotel para antayin lang yung Motomac pumasok ng A, tsaka siya magro-rotate. The amount of trust that they put para kay MG para gawin yun, men. It takes so much para kay MJ para makukuha ng successful rounds. And on the back of MZ and Rels, they have been pushing the buttons of MG so far. There goes the 1-for-1. Rels, wala nang sniper support ngayon na MJ. They now have to fight mano-a-mano, pre. With Heck and Evie still lurking outside of LA, men. Their next move might probably go to hotel and force a B push. Kasi yun na lang talaga yung hinahanap nilang pagkakataon, no? With a very quick rotation for MattJess. They just need to play the retakes very smartly, man.
Yeah, Motomac still trying to set up yung C4 nila nasa base kanina pero ngayon may intention na silang pumunta ng B-site. I think gusto muna nila i-take over yung hotel just in case na mayroong player na nasa loob galing sa side ng MattJess that can slip by sa second mid and provide the crossfire for the players sa loob ng site. But a very slow, methodical push. And this is an advantage na you can have pag nandito ka sa second mid, this small angle na ulo lang yung kita mo. However, I think Loy is not gonna challenge that. Alam niyang losing fight yun.
Oh, man. Mabilis ang rotation sa MattJess. Parang nakakabasa na ata sila na pwedeng pumasok kayo ng MG. Hotel is there. Sa Motomac finally found an opening. Pero sapat nga ba yun para makapasok sila dito sa B? Everyone is now trying to put themselves in the better version para lang mapigilan yung isa't isa. 44 on the clock. MattJess needs to make a move. Heck takes down Frey. That is a nice opening still for Motomac. Hindi pa rin nila nakikita ang site. Napipigilan pa rin sila ng MattJess. And finally, Motomac found the fights that they needed. It took very, very long para masabing makuha nila yung round na yun, but it paid off really well. It's finally Motomac cutting down the lead to just 2.
The longer the round goes, it's better para dito sa side ng Motomac kasi nakaka-set up na sila kahit papano, spotting out these aggressive players. And every time na may mamamatay dito sa MattJess, there's also another player pushing for an advantage para sa kanilang team. And Loy was still expecting na meron pang lalabas dito sa hotel, but a really good call galing sa side ng Motomac to go second mid instead, knowing na meron silang timing doon. And what an impressive game so far from both sides. Motomac gusto pang bumawi dito. And MattJess, a different flavor naman pagdating sa kanilang depensa. A bit more passive dito sa A site. Not overpeaking dito sa may vent. I think they want to trap itong MattJess sa loob and rather just fight sa loob ng A site.
Man, nagbago na MJ ah. We are not seeing any aggressive pushes from vents galing kay Rels or even Loy. Ine-expect ata nilang pwedeng mag-CA na ngayon ng Motomac, fake out and then go for LA once again. Ginawa na nila yun noong nakaraan. Pwedeng-pwede nila gawin to ngayon kung sakaling mapilas ngayon si MZ. Mahalaga para kay MZ no na maghintay lang siya talaga sa may bandang B to hopefully put MG in a frenzy pag sakaling nag-entry nga sila dito. That would put them in a sandwich. Mahihirapan ngayon ng MG to force a crossfire. To think MG, magkukumpit na sila dito ngayon with a barrage of shots now. No utils being thrown out here by MJ. Still no counter-attack. Vincent gets taken down as A7J finally falls as well. Frey finds X3D. Kiram will be taken down. MC here with a good entry here for Motomac. MattJess nowhere to be found with their defensive setups. They are getting exposed by MG and Frey. Walang-wala na sa site. This is just the inevitable para kay Frey. And MG cuts the lead to just 1. What a surprise attack finally for Motomac. Something new for them, no, is to play it slow. And when time comes, kaya nilang i-expose ang MJ.
Yep. I mean, great job galing sa side ng MattJess no, for delaying that much dito sa A site. However, Motomac winning their due fights and hindi nila minadelay ang pag-akyat dito ng top 8. They know that whole area is still very vulnerable para sa mga rotations dito ng MattJess. Pero Rel's already starting things off with the initial arch fight. Natalo agad dito si Heck and that means the sniper is no longer available para sa side ng Motomac. And Heck with that sniper, he's been doing in work. Meron na siyang 8 frags dito sa game natin. So Motomac is gonna miss some impact here.
Man, hindi sila tatlong taon na nagsisetup sa A, no? They just rely on the crossfire doon sa A entrance. Finally, he makes his way inside of beds and ginulat ni X3D ang mundo with a huge double to open up A site. They will now be taking over as MJ will be playing in for the retake with a 3v2 still and Kiram clears out RS just like that, forcing 2v2. What can MattJess do now? Absolutely crazy offense here for MG. And bantay sa lakay lang dito ang hagdan as Loy is now down to just 1 HP. Kiram clears out MZ with a very... Oh my God! Loy still gets the one tap over to Kiram. My God! He's gonna do it probably in X3D. Gets the wall bang as he has the better weapon para sa wall bang na yun. Loy with the efforts, not enough. Motomac ties the game.
Yep. And once again, another patience play galing sa side ng Motomac gamer. There's already 2 people going in for the flank. And I like na hindi nila binaba yung C4 agad to make MattJess think na pwede pa silang pumunta ng B via RS dahil nga sa initial kill na nangyari kanina. And the mind games na nilaro ng Motomac dun sa round na yon was exactly what we saw dito sa qualifiers, and they're playing the exact same way. MattJess now having to think more smartly here pagdating sa kanilang baka plays kasi Motomac gumagamit sila ng utak dito.
Oh man, Loy, napilas kagad. Nicely done here by Motomac. Nakakabasa na sila ng mapa na parang sobrang alam na nila yung game plan ng MattJess. No? So far, this is the first time that they will meet. Pero the bloodshed is so strong with Motomac. X3D and Kiram getting a kills of their own. 3 down for MattJess. Make it 4 MZ. Finally, hindi na nalalason ang Motomac as they finally found the Achilles heel of MattJess. What a finish here by EV to put Motomac in the spotlight right now. What an Ankara gameplay here for Motomac gamers. As MattJess, man, there is no adjustment whatsoever for the first 4 rounds.
Yeah, Motomac getting the lead para sa kanila dito sa laruan natin. And the first 4 rounds, we already thought na MattJess was just gonna roll over itong Ankara natin. Pero Motomac, bumawi sila just in time dito sa kanilang BL side. And now, I have an odd feeling itong Motomac would really prefer itong global risk on the second half, knowing that they're more powerful pagdating sa kanilang defense. Pero MattJess, their BL is no joke as well. Pero dito na si X3D, nakuha na agad si Frey. MZ looking for the damage, pero maninate sila agad dito sa may TV. Pero kailangan nila bumalik agad. This is a bit too hectic for the B site.
And mas pakubor na to ngayon sa Motomac. Aantay lang nila talaga si MJ na I guess mag-rotate ng mabilisan. For sure, MG has like all the advantages of the world, no? Parang mas mabilis sila kung sakaling magro-rotate, no? Pero ang iniisip ko ngayon, if MJ will play out hotel, tapos possibly, no, may yumanig si Vincent, baka pwede siyang mag-scout out man lang. Once they pick up Vincent, which is what they're doing right now, kasi nahuli si Vincent ng sobrang layo, men. MattJess finally finds the site. There goes the C4. Reds gets also taken down, but it's still a winnable situation para sa MG. If ever they take down MZ, who is very dangerously low, pero di yun mangyayari as MattJess finds the last 2 people of Motomac. They took a lot of time kung ikaw si MattJess, man. Pero once again, like MG, it pays off, no, the patience for MattJess to not push entirely and wait for Vincent and X3D to overextend. That was absolutely smart for MJ.
They're tying things up dito sa game natin, and yun nga, you were right about that. They were waiting for any of the Motomac gamers na mag-overextend dito sa my TV or at least go for a peek, and the 2 members ng MattJess making them regret that decision. And that's a classic MattJess move of going quiet for a bit and waiting for the enemy to peek into them. Pero si Loy mahuhulog na agad. Expected casualty para sa side ng MattJess, going for the opening para sa kanyang team, but a 4v5 is still very winnable para sa MattJess, knowing what happened last round.
Adjustment here for Motomac. Pero nothing much for MattJess. Still relying on a possible pick-off dito sa LA. K-Ram, kailangan niya ng magrabyado dito. Oh! X3D! What a challenge by MZ. And now I do think merong iisa pa para mabawi man lang si X3D. It's going to be Vincent. Pero malalaman natin mamaya. But oh, actually Vincent will be avenging X3D, forcing this 3v2. Actually, MG will now be handing the keys to the city, men. Hayaan nga ba ng MG na itanim ng MJ ang C4 dito sa B and then play the retake, or MJ will face them mano-i-mano doon sa loob ng A, pero K-Ram doesn't know his place. Doon kay Frey, and Rels also picks off Vincent. As the situation turns around para sa MG, MJ is now on the brink of winning this round. Aantayin lang nilang pumasok dito si EV para mahuli siya. EV trying his best para lang paghiwalayin si Frey at si Rels. Pero nga, double pick advantage galing sa side ng MattJess, and they don't even need to pick EV. They just need to wall bang him. And what a round for MattJess that would have been winnable for MG.
Yeah, and that's what I've been telling you, man. Kahit sa mga 4v5s, malaking threat pa rin dito yung MattJess. Kahit mahulog dito si Lloyd, the entry, it's kind of like hot potato para sa side ng MattJess na nagpapasahan lang sila kung sino yung mauuna papasok ng site. Pag namatay si Lloyd, you get Frey. Pag namatay si Frey, you get MZ. And there's so many options para sa side ng MattJess at the moment. Pero speaking of options, there is the sniper option as well para dito kay Heck. Nakakuha na ng 3. Meron pang isang tao sa LA na nagtatago sa Miniter. And kahit yun, mamamatay rin. And Heck is tired of his team getting dominated. Siya naman yung magdo-dominate ngayon. And the last player, A7J, gonna deny that flawless round. Makukuha na dito si EV, pero spotted na siya agad. I think X3D is gonna go and give chase. And gonna get that last kill. 6-6. Grabe, palapit ng palapit yung ating score. Parang sinabi ko nga kanina, this is gonna be one of our closer series dito sa araw natin, pare.
My God, Heck. Huge 4K, man. Isipin mo, no, all Heck has to do is stand. Aantayin niya lang talaga yung aggression ng MJ na luminya sa kanyang AWM, pre. And absolutely crazy para sa side ng MJ na i-challenge si Heck. Pre, he was 3-for-3 for that one. 1-for-1 so far here for MJ and MG, actually, no. Pero EV will now be finding ways para magbago ng pwesto na ngayon kasi every time he wants to go to LA, he is getting picked off easily, man. He really wants to be the poison para sa MattJess. Pero hindi na talaga gumagana. MZ was doing that on the past round. Parang na-jelly ata sa playstyle si EV, si MZ. And now finally, he found Skyram. Motomac, medyo alanganing pwestuhan na kasi nga X3D nangangalahati na nga yung buhay. Pero there is still no rotation here for the defenders of MG. Tingnan mo nga naman, pre. MattJess finally makes their way into the side pero still no threat here. Finally, C4 planted, trying to take his chances. Heck gets the wall bang here. Amazing shots here for Heck. Pero all they have to wait on is Rels. Kung ipipick nga ba to ni Rels, that is a huge question. Pero Crossfire is now set up really nicely. Pero naging 1v1, hindi maganda yung timing. The timing was not good for MattJess. Ang ganda na ng Crossfire. Kaso hindi pumik kagad. And Motomac will be taking that round na parang napakadali para sa nila.
Tama naman yung ginawa dun ng MattJess. In all honesty, Rels being the second contact and yung first contact yung nasa loob ng site para ma-expose yung player na papasok out in the open. Pero Heck, a bit too good for his own good dito pare MZ. X3D magkakapalitan ng bala dito. Vincent at si Heck. Makakita na rin ng dalawa dito. And suddenly, it's a 3v4. Motomac gamers with the advantage pagdating sa bilang. Pero alam mo naman, MattJess, man, always so dangerous kahit ano mangyari. And what is gonna be the game plan para dito sa MattJess? Mukhang gusto nilang pumunta ng A. And Motomac, medyo mas prioritize nila yung B side at the moment as Cram mahuhulog siya dito.
Okay. Parang yung habang muli dito, parang somehow naging chess na yung labanan sa round na to. Hindi ko alam kung dahil napapalapit na tayo sa prime round ng game number 1 or hinahayaan na lang talaga ng MattJess na sige, hayaan na lang natin ang Motomac na mag-lurk. Hayaan na lang natin na yung Motomac yung magdikta ng laro natin. Kung kaya naman natin mag-adjust sa game style nila, pwede naman. Pero take a look at MattJess, man. They are really parang inuubos lang talaga nila yung time dito in hopes of Vincent and Evie overextending once again. Ang lala ng copium ng MattJess pero you gotta give it to them the patience for them to still get that narrative na parang mangyayari at mangyayari. It really feels like MattJess have now finally founded something that they could look forward to. Pero gaya nga ng mga nangyayari ng past rounds, hindi yun yung mga nangyayari. Somehow, Motomac is also patient with their playstyle. Open entry here for MattJess with the thrown util here by Motomac. There goes the C4 plant. And this is going to be really deadly kung di nila mapapila si Heck dito. He is really sitting pretty sa possible crossfire na pwedeng maset na Motomac.
Yeah, for sure. Pero ito na nga papasok na ang Motomac gamers for the retake. Heck at EV nakakuha na ng dalawa agad. Si Rels na lang natitira. The sniper for the side of MattJess. And nasa taas ang C4. Not even planted para dito sa vent. So he's gonna have to peek it anyways. Namatay si Heck. But can he get the 1 HP? Vincent mukhang hindi. The delay was enough for the defuse to come. And another round for the side of Motomac gamers. And I mean, pagdating talaga sa late game, when you have the more robust game plan, it seems like Motomac, they might just take over dito sa Ankara. Pero MattJess, they need to get this round desperately para mapaikot ulit yung laro.
Men, Motomac really has the knack, men. Heck, sige pa, isa pa, men. Hindi pa sapat sa'yo yung isa lang. Pwede mo gawin. Heck, with 23 kills under his contract, masasabi mo talaga na Heck has been doing a fantastic job securing every single round para sa side ng Motomac. If hindi siya nakakuha ng pick-off, it just means na MattJess really adjusted. Nagawa nilang lumipat ng ibang site for Heck to force a rotate and then let Rels go for the lurk to hopefully take down the sniper of Motomac. And dahil nga, pinipilit pa rin talaga nilang pumunta ng LA to get some scouting information, gugulatin lang talaga sila ni Heck. And there is no sort of stopping Heck. Kung patuloy talaga lang siya makaka-pick off, tataas ang kumpiyansa ni Heck dito.
Wow.
With another one for Motomac gamers. A7J gets taken down with a nice trade here by Loy. But then again, they still have to work the 2v4. MattJess needs to find an opening to at least B, which is heavily open kung sakaling pupuntahan doon ni either Rels or Loy. But I do think Rels needs to just wait sa kanyang flank and then let Loy plant the C4 itself. Pero with the enough information for Motomac, they just have to play the time.
Yeah, they know exactly kung nasaan dito si Loy na nasa mapa.
Oh,
Pero second
no.
mid, he still gets the kill. Dito kay EV, X3T packet na dito sa uluhan ng second mid, and that he does get the kill kay Loy, finally taken down. And Rels na lang natitira dito sa mapa natin. C4 nasa kamay ng Motomac na nasa loob ng hotel, and they're fully aware of it. They are just gonna stack hotel again and again and again. Heck looking for the kill dito sa mid, challenging si Rels. Sniper versus sniper action. 30 seconds na lang natitira. Wala ng oras para gumawa dito si Rels. He has to make a decision. Cram finally goes down. X3D might be up next, pero hindi yun ang mangyayari. Headshot agad galing kay X3D. 3 rounds in a row galing dito sa Motomac, Salvatore.
And kulang-kulang yung resources na MJ. Hindi na nakukuha yung trades. Hindi pa sila nananalo sa 1v1. So, saan sila umasa? The fact that Rels will be starting the Lurkmen. Ayun na nga naman. Hit is doing so much of God's work para sa side ng Motomac Gamers, pre. Kung gusto mo ng reliable player, have Heck on your roster. Another one para kay X3D and K-Ram, as a Motomac is 1 round away para dalhin tayo sa sub-base maya Rels and Loy. In no man's land, Heck cannot be stopped, cannot be moved, cannot be rocked. Motomac is on a tear, pero Rels pipigilan muna ang paghasik na dilem ni Heck. Finally, some glimmer of hope para kay Rels, pero alam mong napakahirap itrabaho nito kung una, hindi mo alam kung nasaan yung C4 at 3 pa yung nakabantay sa LA. This is a huge challenge for Rels as he's now picking out here, and there goes, he finds Vincent, and the crossfire is absolutely nice.